Good morning, everybody. It's Miss Stacy from the Chippewa Library in Beaver County, for those of you who are watching from elsewhere. Let's see, it is February 10th, and so today I'm doing my Valentine's story time. And some of my kids who have been with me for a while know that I love Valentine's Day because it's my birthday. And I love sharing with them my love for them, and how much I miss you guys is just incredible this year. It's been almost a year since we were in person. I think our last story time was at the beginning of March last year in person. So hopefully someday we'll be back in person, but until then, just know that I do love you guys very much, and I love seeing your pictures that your parents send me of you doing the crafts that I give you, and it helps me remember how it was when we were together, and I miss you guys. All right, so on that note, let's see, what can we talk about today? Let's talk about our schedule. Today we have story time. Next Wednesday we have story time. We don't have a story hike planned until the end of February. Good morning, Juliana and Mom. How are you? Hi, Anna. How are you? And your mom? I'm so glad to see some names pop up. It doesn't always happen. And if I haven't met you before, I probably won't say hello unless you tell me somebody's name. Because it's just easier that way. I don't know everybody anymore. It's nice to have some new people, but I can't meet you yet. Let's see. So story time this week, story time next week at 10:30, and then story hike at the end of February into the beginning of March for Read Across America week. And it's really too cold to be putting a story hike out now. I'm really glad we didn't plan one for this weekend. Whew, no way. And then a couple of story times in March. So, we're still rolling right along with our schedule, even as it is, and even though we're not in person, we still want to do things with you and for you. If you need books, call the library, order them online, and they'll be ready for you to pick up. It's just, we're still functioning, and I'm really glad for that. All right, you guys, let's get started with some rhymes today. I'm going to start with this one. Even though Groundhog Day is over, it's still February, and I'm going to do this one this week and next week. Anna, I'm so glad you got to say hi back to me. All right, and so this was the craft last week for our Groundhog story time, or Shadow story time. And if you made this craft, it goes. That makes a really squeaky sound at my house. Maybe yours doesn't. Maybe yours is a little looser. So let's do Here's a Little Groundhog, okay? And if you have yours with you, that you can use it. If not, don't worry about it. If it's not right where you can find it, it's okay. You can play with it later. All right? Here's a little groundhog, furry and brown. He's popping up to look around. If he sees a shadow, down he goes. 6 more weeks of winter. Oh, no. And that's what we got, right? And it's going to snow again today. And you know what? Miss Stacy loves snow. This year, not as much. The older I get, the more I don't, but I love when it snows, and I think this is the best winter we've had in a long time. But I know you people are like, oh no, Miss Stacy, no. But spring's coming. All right, let's do this one. All right, do you remember who they are? We did this one last week. That is Jack and Jill. Okay, ready? Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. You see that Jack isn't really wearing a crown, right? Do you know that this part of your head is the crown? Where you would put a crown is called the crown. So he kind of hurt his head. That's what that means. It's a little confusing, isn't it? All right. All right, do you remember this one? We haven't done it for a little while. We could have done it last week. I don't remember. So what do we have here? We have a star, and then we have, that's a teddy bear. Some people think he looks like a snowman. He's wearing a Santa hat, but I think it's really a nightcap. And some little boy that I used to see at story time said he was an astronaut. which I love. So he's a teddy bear snowman astronaut. All right, ready? Let's do Twinkle Twinkle. Get your twinkly ready. Ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Oh, it's cold outside. I meant to mention that. It's 21 degrees. It feels like 30, they say. They're wrong. It feels like 21. Okay, what do we have here? We have the cow jumping over the moon. And what shape is this moon? This is the full moon, which is a circle. Ready? Hey, diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Have you ever tried to jump over the moon? I think I used to when I was really little. I couldn't do it. Do you think I could do it now? Maybe I'll try that the next time there's a full moon. Not a little crescent moon. They're too little to jump over, in my opinion. Maybe you could do it. What do we have? There are the letters. And they are the ABCs, the alphabet. Let's pick out some letters. Let's see. We have A for Anna over here. We have J for Anna's mom, Jody. And we have, oh my goodness, L for Leah. And A for her mom's name, Annette. And we have J for Juliana. And M for her mom, Megan. And we have an L for Linda. That's my friend. She just started watching. And we have, let's see, who else is going to be watching? We have X for Xavier. And his mom's name starts with a C. All right. I'm trying to think. S for Miss Stacy, right here. And R for Ryder, which is my last name. And what is that letter? Our book today is about someone named Z. And that's his name right there. All right, ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? All right, we're going to do 10 little snowflakes. We have a lot more than 10, don't we? It's been snowing a lot. Have you been playing outside in the snow? It warms up in the afternoon. You might be able to. If you've built a snowman recently, will you take a picture of it and send it to me? You can put it on the Facebook page at the library on one of our story times, or you can send it to me in an email at srider@beaverlibraries.org. I'd love to see the things you're doing. Anna's mom sends me pictures of her doing her crafts all the time. And Juliana's mom sometimes does too. So if you do that, send them to me. I want to see you guys. All right, so 10 little snowflakes. We're going to count to 10. And the first one is 10 little snowflakes on my tongue. And then on my hat, on my mittens, and then on my boots. All right? So we're going to count. And I'm going to move my chair so I'm more in the camera here. Ready? Here we go. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little snowflakes, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little snowflakes, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little snowflakes, 10 little snowflakes on my tongue. Ready? Let's do it again. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little snowflakes, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little snowflakes, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little snowflakes, 10 little snowflakes on my hat. Okay, here we go. One more time. Well, 2 more times. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little snowflakes, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little snowflakes, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little snowflakes, 10 little snowflakes on my mittens. Boots. Now boots. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little snowflakes, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little snowflakes, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little snowflakes, 10 little snowflakes on my boots. All right. What else? Oh. Itsy Bitsy. I haven't seen any of Itsy Bitsy's cousins lately because of the snow, which to me is a good thing. All right, ready? Let's see your Itsy Bitsies. Can you pinch your fingers together like that? And we're going to twist them and go up at the same time. That's a lot of different movements, isn't it? Some of you bigger kids can do that really easily, and some of those little guys might not be able to do that yet. All right, let's start. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Whew. Yeah, no spiders out today. If they are, they're in their little hidey holes, waiting for the sun to come out and the snow to go away. All right, who's this little boy? He is little boy. What color is he wearing? Blue. Right. And what's he supposed to be doing? He's supposed to be looking after those guys out in the meadow there, huh? And is that cow where he's supposed to be? Probably not. Cows don't belong in the cornfield. They belong in the meadow, probably with the sheep. All right, here we go. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Where is the boy who looks after the sheep? Under the haystack, fast asleep. All right, here we go with our last one we always wrap up with. Grandma's glasses. Oh, those little grannies. All right, so what I need you to do is pinch your fingers together to make little circles to look through. Can you do that? Oh, you hear the airplane? It just took off from the runway that is behind my house. All right, these are Grandma's glasses, and this is Grandma's hat, and this is the way she folds her hands in her lap. These are Grandpa's glasses, and this is Grandpa's hat, and this is the way he folds his arms and takes a nap. I really want to take a nap, just like Grandpa. Okay. So like I said, Valentine's Day is coming up on Sunday, and I want you guys to celebrate that by telling everybody in your life how much you like them or love them on Sunday or every day. And I have my poster here, Pete the Cat, Valentine's Day is cool. I would have this hanging in the community room at the library if we were meeting in person this month. And Pete the Cat has a Valentine book. Pete the Cat, Valentine's Day is cool. So if you want that or any other books from the library, go ahead and order those either by calling the library or getting online and doing it. Okay, I did this book, Love Z, about robots for Valentine's Day a couple of years ago. And the robots that we made, I took pictures of, and I put them on Instagram, and I tagged Jessie Sema, who is the author. And she was so excited. She actually replied back. I was very excited about that. She has a couple of other books coming out. I really like her artwork. She's a talented artist, illustrator, and she wrote the book too. So this is Love Z. You see he's in a, what is that? Is that a boat or is that a bathtub? Or is it both? It's both. All right. Here we go. Do you see him? He is by the stream, and what has he found? On a bright, chilly day, Z went out looking for adventure and stumbled upon a piece of half-buried treasure. What an adventure already! Inside was a message, too smudgy to read, except for 2 words at the very bottom. Love, Beatrice. The young robot did not know what love meant or who Beatrice was, but they felt important. So Z tucked the treasure away and headed toward home. He doesn't know what love is. Do you know what love is? It's a pretty big idea. As night fell, the robots were prepared to power down and recharge for the next day. Z asked for a bedtime story, and a nightlight, and a goodnight kiss. This picture is my favorite in this whole book because my daughter, who is 21 years old, this is how she kisses us goodnight. It doesn't clank, but it hurts sometimes. She's done this for years. All right, I can't see the words on this one. Tucked snugly in bed, Z's thoughts drifted back to the important treasure. Look, there's a truck passing by. Let's see. What is love? Asked the young robot. You know, those deep questions that we get at bedtime, moms. Does not compute, replied the old rusty robots. Then they said, sweet dreams, and turned out the lights. Let's see. Look at they all have different letters. This one is M. I can't see this one. F. Can't see that one. L. And they all have different shaped heads. This one's like a pyramid. This one's a sphere. This one's a cylinder. Interesting how everybody looks a little different. Alone in the dark, Z could not sleep. The other robots had always been able to answer Z's questions. If they did not know what love meant, who would? Maybe there was one person. I wonder who that could be. Oh my goodness. When I was a little kid, if you saw somebody with a stick and a bag hanging off it, that meant that they were in for an adventure. So that's what Z's doing, right? Going on an adventure. In the morning, Z went out looking for Beatrice. And who was Beatrice? Do you remember? That's who the note in the bottle was from. Hello, I am looking for Beatrice, explained Z. I want to know what love is, and she will have the answer. That sounds important, said the captain. Climb aboard, and we'll go on a quest. A quest is another word for adventure. So they did. See them floating along and all the way in the trees. Okay, I cannot do that backwards. Excuse me. Oh, unsure of how to start a quest, Z asked around. Excuse me, are you Beatrice? Is that Beatrice, do you think? What is this? That is a beaver. Are you Beatrice? Is that Beatrice? That's a turtle. Are you Beatrice? No, said a voice. What's a Beatrice? I think that's Beatrice. We are on a quest to find out what love is, explained Z, and Beatrice will have the answer. Let's see. I don't know any Beatrice, said the crow. But to me, love is sharing your food even when it's delicious. That did not compute. But Z thanked the crow anyway and changed course toward a place with delicious food. You see what that is? That's a bakery. What do they have at bakeries? Cookies and cake and donuts. And there they are. The breadboard is what it's called. The baker did not know Beatrice either, but she was happy to share what love meant to her. Love is when someone is patient and takes the time to teach you new things. What do you think that is in that picture? That's the baker when she was little, and that must be her dad teaching her how to bake. And then she became a baker. That's really cool. That did not compute. But Z thanked the baker anyway and changed course toward a place with teachers. Where are teachers? They are at school. And I'm a teacher and I'm at the library. The kids at recess had a lot of thoughts about what love meant. Love is butterflies. Love is sweaters. Love is wishing on a star. Oh, these are great. What's this one? Love is lawn gnomes. Love is a million puppies. Love is snowflakes on my tongue. Absolutely none of them computed, but Z thanked the students anyway and had no idea what to go in search of. What do you think love is? What if they never found Beatrice? Look how sad Z looks. What if love was something a robot just could not compute? Z was about to suggest that they change course toward home when they stumbled upon a good place to spend the night. Look how cozy that looks. I'd stay there. Let's see. Turn the page. Hello. We are on a quest. Oh, never mind. Hello. I'm Beatrice, said the woman. She's Beatrice. Z could not believe their luck. They found her. That's amazing. What are you doing out here in the cold? Asked Beatrice. Looking for you, explained Z. I want to know what love is, and I thought you would have the answer. Beatrice paused to think. Look at her thinking. She thought and thought and thought some more. What is she doing in each of these pictures? Up here she's baking cookies for Z and the captain. And here she's playing a game with Z. And here they're all dancing. Are all those things ways to show how much you love someone? They are. Love is difficult to explain. It's warm and cozy and safe. You'll know it when you feel it. Oh, look there, she is putting the bottle in the stream. Z hoped she was right. It's getting late, said Beatrice. Let's get some rest. The young robot was preparing to power down and recharge for the next day when... What do you think's going to happen? The old rusty robots arrived, unannounced. Oh my goodness, look at them. They're all so concerned and worried. Z, you were gone. We were worried. Well, they were. And you can see all the letters now. F-A-M-I-L-Y. Do you know that's a word? It says family. But we found you. Whoops, right here. We brought your favorite bedtime story and your nightlight and a goodnight kiss. Tucked snugly in bed, Z felt warm and cozy and safe. It was a feeling the young robot had felt many times before. Many times. But now it had a name. Family and love. Okay, let's get this page turned. It's coming. One more page. they are, saying goodbye to Beatrice and heading home on the boat. So do you have people in your life who bake cookies for you, who play games with you, who dance with you? That means they love you. All right. I would dance with you. I've danced with some of you guys before. All right. The craft that I put in your bags for this week is a little heart robot with a little robot face. And you can decorate them any way you want. I put some decorations in the bags for you, but you can use whatever you have at home. And you fold the little arms and legs like an accordion. And if you haven't received your craft bag yet, you can call the library. Jody, I have one set aside for Anna already, and I have a few more besides that for others who need them. And if we run out today, I'll be back at the library tomorrow, and I can make some tomorrow for pickup tomorrow. All right, it's cold, and I'm going to go back in the house and do some other work. You guys have a great week. I'll see you next week. Remember, Valentine's Day is on Sunday, but you can tell your family and your friends how much you love them every day. Have a good day.